Yeah. No. E Erica is not the best driver, but she certainly can drive. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, I think so. Okay, but would she hit any of us? Okay, I think so. Okay, we're here. More or less. I mean, eh, yeah, here. I'll start to show you guys. Nope. There we go. Okay. Out of character for those that don't know, you gotta hold the trigger to actually hit the thing. Yeah. Yeah, shot at a time. So is there a reset option? Is that a thing? Click the ball. Click the ball. Touch. more or less. Oh, jeez. Hey, hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, so no, 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 no. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, no. If yeah, yeah, yeah. You almost hit me with that, and if you do, it'll go flying potentially out of the. Okay. Okay. I got it through. It looks like. Um, or did? Oh. Hmm. Eh. I mean, I wouldn't say it is like not really hollow. It's just a special tick. Understood. Okay. 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 Hey, did hey, hey Nate? Did it register your ball? Okay. The menu doesn't have you on mine, so. Hmm. I mean, who knows? Well, if we're going by how it is now, I might be able to. So. Got it. Ah, dang it. At least to me, I did hit the wall, so it makes sense that I'm there. Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, I think you understand how it's supposed to go now. Mm, there we go. Okay. I mean, you're all like you've reduced it by one at least now. Okay, there we go. It works. Okay. Okay. Um. Yep. Here we go. Yeah, it tends to happen. That works. Oh no. Okay. Dang it. Yeah, you would take it out, put it. Oh boy. Yeah, same as if you go out. Oh, huh? I mean, so far from March, that's a win. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Oh, do me this time now. Dang it. Ah, dang it! There we go. But yeah, it jumped. I mean, really depends on the pricing and how many people come in a day. Oh, yeah. Over here. No, it's not 8. Okay, here we go. I think we'll find out. Yeah, here. Mm. After Melly's, we might try to see if we can fix that. Okay, okay. Yep. L- There we go. Now, now, to be fair, bow is a little bit harder than a sniper. Yeah, I have to account for gravity and uh, my pull strength. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this one could be tricky. Pawn shop. Wow. Hmm. Hey, man. Nope. In most cases, a hole in one is possible. Just fucking difficult. Oh. Oh. Okay then. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, he's tempered it a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you have a point, and I hadn't thought of that. Okay. Okay. Next hole. Mm-hmm. Oh. Ah. Man. So close. That. I don't. I think it's just a phrase. What? No. No. What? What? No. Oh. Damn. Well, he has crossed the barrier. Oh. Ah. Damn. So close. I mean, that is in the direction I need to go, at the very least. Oh, really? Nice. Oh, okay. Looks like it's my turn to have the problems. Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going until I at least get across. There we go. Okay. Yeah. At least in actual golf, I think it's whoever is the farthest goes, period. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, got it. Mm-hmm. Nope. I think. Yeah, no. Yeah, there's only two in this entire group. There we go. Hmm, nice. Yeah, I think. Huh? Did you make it? No. Dang it. There we go. Yeah, and I don't think we need to summon anything else. I think our summon quota is. Yeah. I mean, it depends on their humor, really. Okay, everyone duck. Ah, close. Nope. Uh, she's it's Emma's. She's not staff, so I'm not sure she. I might have mentioned it to you, but I mean, you're also not staff, so nice. Marge, your turn. Oh yeah, it's great. Okay, that worked. Yep, he got it. There we go. Oh, oh, okay. I think you backhanded it. It worked! It worked! Oh, okay then. Yeah. What you want to do is hit the boxes. And then go in here. Yeah, just like that. I mean, close enough, really. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. We're all doing good this round. Motherfucker. Yeah. Okay, come on, everyone. Let's make par. Oh, so the rest of us are nothing. Nath is the only one that's something. Ah, so close. Okay, making good progress. Okay, here we go. Trick shot. Shit. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I was looking away when I touched it. Just gonna. Eh. Nice. Come here. Oh, good. There's a slope. There is a slope. Good. Yeah, not optimal. Ah, damn it. Mm, No, I am. You have one hand. 1 second. One moment. Oh, he did it again. Well, not exactly what I was expecting, but certainly I'll take it. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Uh, is it this way? Yeah. Yeah, this one. This one. Okay. So there is a hole right here. No. Okay. Oh. Okay. 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 That works. That works. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I get it. Oh, no. No. Shit. Sorry, motherfucker. I mean, Nath, your turn. There we go. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult, I'm pretty sure. Like, bare minimum, more difficult. Okay. Okay. I believe it's your turn, yeah? Okay. There we go. Yeah. Well, you gotta be careful though, because because you can go too far. So I'm gonna guess something along the lines of like hit it here to where it does like a bounce and then I mean okay so yeah so yeah for here you're it no eh, yeah I think you gotta hit the curve at just with the right strength at the right angle for it to not catch and go like this as opposed to just like straight up bounce. Mm, theoretically, if you do it, you might be able to bounce it off the wall and then do like some crazy stuff and get it up if you're either really good or yeah yeah that's my turn. Okay, okay. I mean, yeah, you wanted to, yeah, yeah, yeah. For a hole in one, you have to manage to more or less get it right in the center, though. Technical terms. Nice. It's not gonna be a hole in one, but certainly two. Nice. No, that's not gonna work. Oh, yours. There we go. Okay. So far, Emma's at 51. I'm at 55. Marge is at also at 55, and Nathiel's at 64. Okay, now, yeah, for this one, I think I need to do some gymnastics to be able to get a hole in one. Ah, I'll take it though. It could certainly be worse. Oh, okay. Enough. Now let's see if I can actually get it in. Oh, okay. Oh, oh, oh. Right timing mostly. Like that. Okay, okay. Excuse me. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay. I mean, at the very least, it's flowing. You know, I should be not here. Nice. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. This one's complicated. Okay. So this hole, you want it in this hole because yeah, that hole goes to here, which goes down there, probably a hole in one, and then if you don't, yeah, that goes around, and then you go around and around and around. Oh, okay. I thought you meant the small end. I'm not at this hole yet. What do you mean I'm not at this hole yet? Oh, that's 15. This one. Yeah. So it went hit here, and then hit that one. Not as perfect as I was hoping, but it worked just about as well as it could. Yeah. Oh, okay. Uh, Nope. Did you go, Emma? Okay, okay. Nope. Shit. Here you go, Emma. Okay. Okay, yep, that's just about the best I can hope for. Emma! Emma! Oh, yep. You're floating a little bit. There you go. Okay. You might as well hit it in. Nice! Come on, come on, come on. There you go. Okay, okay, could be worse. Yeah, so did the entity actively do that, or did you sever your connection with it? Like, hmm. Your turn, babe. Oh man, that would have been. I don't know if I don't know. Give me a sec. I don't know about you guys, but it looked to me that it landed here. You were so close to actually getting it in. Okay, there we go. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I was considering it too, but yeah, they did it on purpose. Like, uh, uh that that's bullshit. No. Uh, Shit. Motherfucker. Ah. Okay. Come on, mother. There we go. Jeez. Hey. And this all is annoying. Okay. Nice. What? I heard a sad trumpet. It took me 12 shots. Uh, mm, yeah. Okay. Simple enough. Nope. Come on. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Damn it. Oh. Okay. Watch as Nath gets a hole in one. No. Yeah. Uh, oh. 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 But that works. That works. Yeah. If something's coming at your face, the uh standard reaction is to get out of the fucking way. Okay? Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Almost done. There we go. Okay. That's gonna be a bitch. Nice. Yeah. Motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, this is why the par is 6. Okay, nice, nice. No. Okay, net this through. Okay. Ah. Oh, no, I did it too. At this point, Marge is doing her own thing, and we're sort of alternating. Yeah. Okay. Em and I at 88, Marge at 91, and Nath at 101. Okay. I mean, this isn't a dangerous trap. Eh, nice. I mean, at least that's effectively a checkpoint. Man, they just those ramps just don't like you. No, that worked. Everything? Okay, okay, and that's it. Oh boy. Yippee. Uh, I think 8. So I believe it's 7 minutes. You know what? Sure, why not? I mean, hmm. Yeah. So Zhao, if you want to do IZCA, I'm game to go with you. There's a little bit I would like to talk with in character between these two. Uh, that that really shouldn't be much of it. This is oh okay. Okay. One sec. Okay. So there's the knee pad. There's this little bit here. Oh, and then yeah, that. yeah. Yeah, I can. I think those are fairly simple fixes. Um, huh. Okay. Oh, hi, Elkin. How you doing? Motherfucker. This entire fucking time.
So the reason I think my ADHD has been bad might just be the fatigue.
So,
I'm so tired, yeah.
Hey, Zhao.
Or it just aggravates
get
all the other
all-
issues, huh?
You're streaming?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, because apparently this entire time my game audio didn't,
Yeah,
wasn't
I've been
recording.
streaming.
Yeah.
Hi, stream! If you don't mind Harvest
Hello,
Moon stuff
stream.
on in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, so Zhao Bennett
What, so
is-
you
Oh,
UK
yeah.
as well?
that's
Of course
Zhao's
I
Twitch
am.
if you want
They
to
are.
check it out.
Oh.
I'm a
British.
filthy tea sippy sippy. British.
Oh, you know who might want to make a Valenti character? They floated the idea briefly, so I don't know if they actually are, but Nox mentioned considering making a Valenti. At this point, I feel like there needs to be someone who hosts, like, there's the regular
EU
times I'll host
friendly.
Valenti socials, but yeah, an EU friendly Valenti social. I wouldn't be able to attend that much, but I want to give the Valentis more socials. It's just whenever I post about them, nobody responds, so I don't really do it.
I'm pretty much down for anything before 12 a.m. or 1 a.m.
Yeah, well,
But if
unfortunately,
need be,
I get
I
out of work
will.
at 5, and a lot of time I need to, you know,
Yeah.
sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Snake has sound effects for their
Do the roar.
the roar. I can now
Do the
go
roar.
and
Ooh.
Mm.
and
Do the roar.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Your
That's a
little
funny
tongue.
snake.
Oh, got your little
Right.
tongue. Wow.
I fucking Baldur's Gate. There's a bit where you can get a Astarion to fail a check when investigating a stuffed bear, and if he fails it, he just goes rar. That's the whole thing. If he fails it, he just goes rar. It's the dumbest fucking bit.
I'd still Calyx fucking bear and just throw it at people.
The bear from the top rope.
Heck yeah. You're backwards. He's a good puppy. A good puppy. Oh, rawr.
Rar.
rar.
Why do I want yassified
Rar.
Nate now? Rar.
Yassified what?
Rawr.
Nate.
Gotta go,
What, I failed
Nate.
I
to be
mean, he's
rar.
just a beautiful man. What are you talking about?
He's a big ol' himbo.
What? No, I'm not a himbo. I'm just generally uneducated. What's school? What the fuck's a school? Your little shoes.
To be fair, if he visits Marge, he has an entire library of just general science he can read through.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to see your lab, but I want to touch all the funny colors. Can I touch this? No. Can I touch that? No.
So look, if he wants to know what everything is, she's willing to teach him, but he has to learn basic chemistry first so he understands what she's talking about. So she'll give him a basic
Witchcraft.
chemistry book. She'll basically teach him like the basics of like basically take a chemistry
Alchemy.
like a basic chemistry textbook, give it to him and be like, read this.
I'm gonna become an alchemist. Let's go.
That is an option. It doesn't require that much innate mana, if any.
I know.
mean, that's pretty much what
Kygo's
March started
thinking
off as.
doing rune crafting, but with spray cans. So you draw the runes with fucking spray
Ooh,
paint.
a graffiti artist. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Actually, that's
A
really
graffiti
cool. And
artist
actually,
rune crafting.
technically,
Yeah,
Nathiel could do the same
I
thing.
really like that.
Actually, anyone in
Yeah.
the Valentes could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I really
It's
like that
basically
idea. That's
mana-
very like
mana
street
paint.
magic.
Yeah.
Because at this
Like
point,
literal
Marge is
street
just a
magic.
street witch. Yeah, that
Literal
Marge
street
pretty much
magic.
is
I'm-
just at this point a street witch.
Mm-hmm. I had fun at the fucking Warrens. Freaking jumping onto
Warrens are
a
fun.
lava golem, stabbed into it, and just kept fucking stabbing into it. Like,
Yeah. Oh, Mars, have
I
you
feel
ever
like-
seen the particle effect on the ritual knife?
I have not
Yeah.
seen anything to do with
All
Marsh.
right, hang on. Let me back up so that way you can see it. Look on the ground, kind of between me and Zapson.
oh, dude, it's funky. Kui, come back! I love you.
But yeah, Marge is a
So
ritualist
throbbing.
now. Yeah, vertex glitching is great.
So,
If you look into it
So
too, it
throbbing.
actually has an effect where if
Oh.
you look at it from an angle.
Hello. Can you see me or?
No, it's a solid object, so you just disappear.
Hi guys.
That's it, locks you in.
See some shit.
It looks
Oh.
really scary, but we've done very like it's been a very mundane thing. Like it just summon one thing and then close it. It just scares the shit out of people when they don't know what's happening and they hear the scary noises and see the fog.
mhm.
Something's tickling my feet. Stop! Stop tickling my
It's the worms.
feet. You could probably. No, wouldn't it decapitate me though? Oh, never mind. Don't do that.
I have no idea. I'm not gonna test that.
Mm.
It's also freaky too, because you can see how the stuff on Marge's the stuff covering Marge is starting to peek
Oh,
out
it's spreading.
everywhere. So
Hmm.
it's there. Yeah. Every couple of weeks, I add more to it. So if you pay attention, you'll notice that it'll slowly start like more pieces will be on the edge, and so it's climbing up her neck. It's going down her leg, but most of the time in her full body stuff, you don't notice it. You just see it here, but you'll start to see it on her face more.
My hair
When
doesn't
I'm
have any
making it
denimed bones
spread
right now.
faster down her legs. I saw that, but I wasn't sure if it was just because this one was super optimized. There you go. You can fix it in the next couple minutes. I think the ICCA... Yeah, they pinged, but we can wait a few for you to be done. But yeah, so it's spreading... I want it to spread faster down her legs, because I don't want it to be that everything is transformed except for her the knee down, because I think that'll look weird. So I'm going to make it go down her legs faster and slow as it goes up her
Here,
face.
let me give you a flashback.
Baby, you traumatized one of my party members.
I traumatized more than just one. Thank you.
I gotta
That is
go.
true.
None I pay
I also have
everybody.
this. Oh. This is why my arm is floppy. Because of this stuff. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Goodbye. Bird. Where'd he go? I didn't hear what he actually said he was going to do.
He said he was leaving. He's got to get up
Oh,
in the morning.
I'm smart. Me. Here's what you said. Nods. Realizes I have no idea what you just said. And this is Nathiel's sister. Bird.
Bird.
Bird. Bird. Bird. Bird. Bird. Bird. Bird. Bird. Bird. Bird. Bird.
This has been the character I've been working on the most recently in terms
Oh,
of
I know what happened.
plot stuff, which is fun.
What happened?
So I think I deleted the bone, so I used the base, this bit, which I'm calling the swimsuit. So I think I might have deleted the collarbones. So
Oh,
that's why
okay.
it's a bit wonky.
Wonky splonky. Got it.
Okay.
Go gadget. But the weed.
Cocoa gadget weed. Compel dance.
Oh yeah, she has compel dance, compel laugh, compel sleep, minor healing, inspiration, and calm emotions.
Nice. I have.
Oh,
also-
and then one I've never had to use because she's never been panicked enough is this.
Ooh.
Basically, what happens is you get mushrooms growing in your lungs.
Mm.
This is just when she gets really high, she gets a proximity high to everyone around her. So the closer you are, the more intense it is.
Cool. Weed.
Oh, she's not just doing basic weed. She does like shrooms, and she hasn't been drunk or sober, aka not drunk or high, in over a year.
Mm-hmm.
She's just always constantly high.
Wakes up, jams needle into leg. I'm good to go.
No, it's just constantly eating mushrooms and drinking drinking a ton of wine. The only way she's able to party this hard is because she's a 700-year-old satyr. I'm part of the cult of Dionysus. It's hard to party harder.
Well, that explains that. Ah yes, the god that didn't exist until they wanted to make one about drinking.
Until they noticed the one about drinking, bro. He's always has been. I find it really funny that I actually gave her a full face of makeup, but nobody ever saw it. I can't grab it without... Grab my bangs. Grab my bangs and lift them. I actually have a full face of makeup.
Oh.
Nobody saw it. Mushroom's great. She's such a comfy character. I also made this for funsies.
Cool. Interesting.
Hmm.
Cool.
Just a critter. Where?
Liar.
Where?
Oh, good. It opened in time.
Wow.
Okay. Hey, Zhao. While I'm here, could you check the avatar requirements for IZCA?
Sure. Uh, 90,000 polys, 12 materials, 25 megabyte avatar size, 85 megabyte texture VRAM, audio 3 total.
Okay.
Large should be fine, as I check, just to make sure. Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be able to
Oh,
go
yeah.
anymore even if I did.
Well,
She's 2,000 polys over.
Say that again?
talk to myself.
Arm work. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, once you're in the Discord, you need to accept the rules, and then you need to join the group, and then you'll be able to
Yeah,
get in.
I've already done it. I've already done it, but I wouldn't be able to join even if I wanted to, because Emma's model's over the limit and I don't have a more optimized version.
Oh no.
So I wouldn't be able
It
to
is
join
nice
even
seeing
if I
you
wanted
again, though.
to.
Even though if we don't interact a lot
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I do. There is a little bit of me that is just in this very small amount of pain every time I see Marge there.
Oh,
A very intense.
I don't know how to
flashbacks when I see
respond to
certain
that.
characters. And it's not just you, it's like any gang LP character that's still alive. Like with Yarick. And every time I see Yarick, I'm like, flashbacks.
Yeah, no, I out of character, I have a bit of... I don't get along with Kev anymore, so unfortunately,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry to
Yeah,
hear
no,
that.
anytime you see old, like, people show up as they're, like, a character you haven't seen in a while, or, like, ones that it's like, oh, it's that character. It's like, oh, my heart. Oh, do you want to hear
Specifically,
something funny
this
that we're
gives me
doing?
heart palpitations.
Yes.
Being there for that.
Oh, yeah. The trauma!
Hmm.
But, I was gonna say something for Gore. Oh, yeah. So, you know Victor Strange? The Whisperers are fighting him, so what Marge did, is she had her techies go around and make untraceable orders of Uber Eats orders of just really fucked up food. Like 25 napkins and a single ketchup packet, or like a pizza, a cheese pizza, but hold the pizza sauce, hold the pizza, extra cheese, extra cheese, extra cheese, one jalapeno. So it's just a box full of a bunch of cheese and one jalapeno, and then just Uber Eats it via drone to Victor Strange, to one of the bases that Victor Strange took from the Whisperers, and just do it every day at 10 a.m. except for Tuesdays, except where it's at 4 p.m. And Kaz is letting us do it, so we're just doing that right now. She's not spending a ton of money. She just thinks it's a good way to fuck with an enemy, because it's not a threat. It's just kind of weird.
Can you imagine, like, you get a pizza box, you open it, and it just goes...
It's just cheese. Except you smell a
It's just
jalapeno in there
cheese.
somewhere.
Well, or do you, depending on how strong the cheese is.
Well, if it's cooked, maybe. Oh my god, it would be cooked. So it'd just be melted cheese with a jalapeno somewhere in there.
Somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle. And she tips well, so nobody's gonna, like, stop sending the orders. Eventually, you know, if he's gonna fire down a bunch of the drones, so if Uber Eats decides that that specific address isn't gonna get Uber Eats orders anymore, she's gonna ask Sean for another one of Strange's bases and then just keep sending them.
Either that or you pick a different delivery service.
That too. And, like, it's not something worth kind of fighting. Like, he shouldn't put assets towards actually stopping it because it's kind of a waste. But, like, at the same time, it's just like, who keeps doing this?
One pizza-sized salami.
One salami-sized pizza. A pizza box, but fill it entirely with sauce.
Oh god.
It just leaks everywhere. It doesn't like it leaks by the time they get it. It's just a damp pizza box covered in tomato sauce because all the
Yeah.
tomato sauce dribbled out.
This squishy, floppy pizza box.
A pizza box of a pizza box of a pizza box of a pizza box. With one salami piece in the middle.
Giant chocolate chip cookie. Hold the cookie.
She
hold
tips
the
well
chocolate.
enough that the people who make the food, they're just like, what the fuck? Fried shrimp? Just shrimp?
Shrimp fried rice. Hold the rice.
Just shrimp. Just fried shrimp.
bunch of shrimp.
Oh no, it's shrimp fried rice, hold the shrimp. It's just some vegetables and oil. Tempura shrimp, but only the tails.
Oh, God.
Technically, it's edible.
Cheeseburger. Hold the bun.
Here's your pizza, but nothing but cheese, yeah. Look, the Valentis are a bunch of gremlins with mental issues. We're gonna do stupid shit like that. It's not a danger to you. You're just gonna get fucked with.
Did the color? Did the
Alright, think you got it?
Did that bit? That was it, right?
Well, the fizz bones were just something for you, but it was
Yeah.
the chest bit, the collar, and the kneecap thing, the knee thing.
I'm pretty sure that should work.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Marge is only a poor avatar because of fizz bones, because her hair has a lot of fizz bones.
Yep.
She had
You said
short
you wanted
hair,
to
she'd
do
be a
this
pretty good.
one, by the way?
She'd probably be a medium model.
Polys, at least for this one. Just
Yeah,
over-
your polys are fine. It's at 90,000.
Yeah, I mean, for poor. Or very poor. Yeah, I'm at like 71 something.
It's not. Hang on. It's not letting me see your avatar details. What the? Oh, now it is. It was because you switched. Oh, do you not delete the body underneath the clothes?
Oh, that's
I think it is for the most part.
Yeah, I'm not sure what part of your model is so many polys.
I have no fucking clue, Chief.
It's hard to say.
Also, I don't do my own
Sometimes-
avatar work because I'm not smart enough. I
I
do Unity
fair
work.
enough.
I do not do Blender work. Touching Blender with a 10-foot pole makes me cry.
I do it all because I don't have money to pay people to do things for me.
That's fair.
That's the number one way to get into model making yourself is not have money to do it yourself.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Marge. I'm just not interested in being gang roleplay for my own reasons. I'll stop by, like, socially, and we will have collaborations with gang roleplay from time to time, but I don't want to join gang roleplay as a player again.
Mhm.
Sorry, people in my
No,
chat
I have
asking.
my own reasons as well.
Mm.
I'm in the same boat. I have my reasons. That
I try
and the
not to, you
fact
know,
that it is
I'm
consistently
trying not
at
to-
stupid o'clock in the morning for me.
Yeah, that too. But it's one of those things where I have personal reasons, but I'm not going to out all my dirty laundry on a
Well,
stream
no,
about
of
it.
course.
I try to keep it as professional as I can. I'm fine talking about it off stream. It's just on stream. I don't want
Mhm.
that kind of energy.
Yeah. Gremlin energy go brr.
Yay.
Pop, 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 pop. Oh yeah, I have a concept for you that I was discussing with a few friends I think you'll find dumb.
I like
the
dumb
idea
concepts.
that there is a god out there that is the god of accounting. No one knows they're warlocks to the god of accounting, but it's because all the rich people are warlocks to the god of accounting, and his name is Deliverance Kevin. Deliverance Kevin is one of the strongest beings in the metaverse because he gives people money.
It's just a god of money and wealth at that point.
Nah, specifically of accounting, just to make it have even less sense.
It would be funny for you to be just a math god. What are you? I'm the god of math and numbers. They're actually the most powerful god because everything runs off math and numbers in the end.
Deliverance Kevin has a sword. Deliverance Kevin has a hammer. Deliverance Kevin has the hammer of super justice.
The
If you commit
IRS
tax
hates Deliverance
evasion-
Kevin.
No, we're also making the joke that things like the IRS are just like the super cult of Deliverance Kevin.
Oh. If you do your accounting poorly, then that's betraying. That's not
Yeah, if
properly
you commit
channeling
tax evasion,
Deliverance
it's a
Kevin.
cardinal sin.
Well, no, if you do it correctly without actually breaking any rules, that's not a cardinal sin. It's if you do it breaking rules, that's a cardinal sin.
Yeah.
If you do it while following the letter of the law, then that's correct.
Yeah. Then he's
So
impressed.
people who, he's like, you did follow the letter, even if you aren't following the spirit. So, offshore accounting and like shell companies, technically speaking, that is legal.
You die, you are allowed to become one of my angels. What do the angels do? Get rid of people that commit tax evasion the wrong way.
Precisely. I love little funny things like that, where people just make characters that are based on a really goofy concept, and it just keeps
Dumb
going.
concept. Yep.
Like my anime dragon, and now people think the blue dragon are all actual full characters. They're just named NPCs that we really like. That they can die at any time. So if someone kills Snake, someone kills Snake. Snake doesn't actually have her own agency for the most part. Snake exists for people to interact with, but she won't make her own story for the most part.
Uh-huh.
And she'll only be involved in people's stories if they bring her in, but she won't ask to go in, for the most part.
Okay.
Unless it's like unless people pretty much put her in a position where she'll need to.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime that she is in large group combat, I pretty much let the players have most of the run of it and just kind of stay on the side. Stay in the back.
You're the support NPC.
Be dem. Well, I behave like a DPS NPC. However, if the players are there and they aren't in a pickle, I mostly just stand in the back and just occasionally fight things if they come to me, but I won't jump into combat. I'll let the players have the limelight for the most part. Which, since she's fairly weak for a dragon, isn't that hard.
I mean, for a
Ready?
dragon is a statement.
Yeah. I'm waiting for you to get into it so we can test.
Yeah. I was just deleting some colonies that last bit that were right in the underboob area that were coming out.
Sticking out, yeah. Alright, the kneecap is definitely sticking, or is definitely staying where it needs to. And then move your shoulders around, move your arms. Yeah, everything looks right.
Yeah.
Your hair's actually moving, your tail's moving. Sweet. We Gucci.
Yeah.
Are you gonna head off to bed, Mars?
Yeah, I heard that you wanted to do something.
We can
Was I
do it
missing?
over text.
Cool.
Yeah. Just after
Yeah, I'll
IZCA.
be up for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But I can't
After
join the
IZCA,
lobby, so...
let's stop by then.
Yeah,
Hi.
that's good.
Ready?
If I don't respond, it's probably just because I passed out, so message me tomorrow.
All right, I'm going to IZ. So I was.
Have fun.
Yippee!
Bye-bye. This was fun. I
Yeah.
enjoyed this.
Come on.
Later, nerd.
Bye. Okay. Okay. This time my audio is actually working.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Should I actually change my stream title? Nah, it's not that bad. That's not that important. Wait, I want to get the Abbey. Ooh! Updates! Let's go. Okay.
We go.
That's gonna be an insurance claim.
What is? Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, mine was also for a sec.
Do I feel... Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. So,
Do I feel bad? Not really, no. Probably has like 30 more cars like that.
that really depends. I don't know how much that makes. Anyway, yeah, so the first time I was
Well,
here,
the car like that. Yeah.
I completely missed this bit.
And you were just like looking around eventually
Yeah,
with the laundromat?
I was going around. Charles
I see.
asked me to stop by to talk about when I actually was getting hired for the meat rack, and he finally showed me, and I was like, oh.
I actually didn't know about the laundromat entrance for a while. I've never done mini golf. What? I just mini golf. Is there anyone who's actually good at mini golf?
One strawberry.
I mean, some people probably are. Or
Keep
pack.
tally now, or like
One
they're
night
not-
was like
it's not wet.
17.
You don't fight.
That's fair.
Pretty
It's a good one.
much.
Hey, can I get
Lemonade,
lemonade, please?
Oh,
Lemonade.
plain lemonade?
Yep. Feeling different today.
Yeah, you swerved on me. I was about to make a black coffee.
I'm trying to vary the things nowadays.
Yeah, and all
Good
of
call.
the
Still,
strawberry
Good for you.
aid.
donate anyway.
Okay.
Understood.
How much?
Honestly, for you,
Technically free.
You can donate what you want.
Accept
I do 10
donations,
credits.
but
Good 5 credits.
are you part of a team or by yourself?
thank you. Thank you.
Marge, what color straw?
I think it's a tea.
I do not care.
We'll give you.
What about you, miss?
a
Color
red.
preference for your straw?
There you
Blue.
People
Thank
keep
you.
asking, I keep having to disappoint them.
Shit. Red then.
Yeah, our options.
You got that?
And it is.
We have
got
red.
We got
Honestly,
red,
People like
pink,
blue.
green, yellow, black, and clear.
How fast do you think you can run?
Well,
Not speed, but acceleration. How fast?
Alright, one strawberry aid.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
well, when I use my magic, I'm very fast. I can zip from one side of that arena to another.
When you're in the middle of healing someone, how quick are you to be able to move on an instant?
Yeah. So, that's Emma.
That's good.
Okay, so
She's
I have a
nice.
question for you, and
Yeah.
I'm going to
That's
sound
what I
insane,
think you
but
should
I
do.
need you to come with me.
Sure.
Like if I'm holding them, I could jump with them. But if I could gather them, and if they're heavy, I can't take them with me.
So, did you want to talk about something?
Get it down to. I would say practice, get it down to.
Not necessarily.
Half a second.
No? Okay.
He offered it, figured I'd
Now we'll just- now we'll
stop.
just-
Might as well. Already out.
Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I have so many conversations on so many different things that it's hard to keep track some days.
For like what? A minute, 2 minutes?
I do have something I want to talk about.
Okay, I probably heard you overheard that in Mystic. Yeah. I have, a thing tomorrow that I'm gonna try and do and learn Witch Tongue.
Yeah,
And then
yeah, we were
there's the
talking
thing
about that.
Sunday. Of course, there's also, the thing going on that, but that's not really, like, that's an ongoing thing I'm letting, the techies have fun with.
Yeah.
You did really good
Oh.
in that fight.
So instead of
But I lost.
blade,
Yeah.
Not all fights are
I'm gonna
about
go with
winning.
claw
Mhm.
weapons.
Some fights are about
Ooh.
losing and how to learn from that.
Yeah. Probably gonna have those
Gnarly.
It was
set up
really looking forward
for
to
Sunday.
because like if you lose a spar,
That's gonna be fun
you're
to
in
see.
trouble.
Yeah.
If you lose a spar, that's fine because that's.
I want to eventually learn to summon something that I can shear, so that way I can weave thread from it to create clothing. I probably won't be able to make the clothing myself, but if I can learn to at least spin the thread, then it should be preserved in long enough to get to someone who can make the clothing.
So, also I'm thinking about it. I seem to have impressed the Lionsmith so much that we can call upon him
The
again.
ones that, Wolf already told me,
Oh,
which was only 2 of
that's
them.
good.
Do you
What was the
have
word?
any
Was it
more
request is hey, that's
Lost.
Huh.
runes? A
that
lot?
kind of thing.
Would you?
Um,
That's actually a good point. Would you be interested in like?
one.
I know you don't want to.
He also said
but
so.
Would you be willing to like learn?
It was
to be
an
able to
interesting
know how
thing
to
happened there.
dodge.
So he
I
wanted.
mean, it's always interesting whenever we interact with this stuff.
Yeah, he wanted to see
I've
my memory
sparred a
of
little bit with
getting
him
the
and
spark,
so I mean I'm up for that as well.
and
So I want to know about mating the flint.
yeah, he was basically like, "How the fuck did you get
And
this?"
she can just like get out of there. Yeah, because
So,
on
yeah,
the real
um,
doesn't like fighting. So like I'm not gonna teach you how to like
Yeah,
do actual
so-
fighting.
I wonder if the hours can interact with nowhere, or if it's a place even they can't wander.
well, he is the best one to be able to
Someone
get
else
rid of the
teach
worm.
me how to defend myself without harming people.
Well, he can get rid of the worms. I don't think he can permanently get rid of the worms.
I mean, it does also
I mean,
technically
kill them.
depend on like what your definition of like
He
harming
can.
someone is.
He is
'Cause,
capable of
like,
killing them. That doesn't mean that it's easy.
technically You could
I mean-
like taser someone, and that's not really
But
harming.
one
them,
of, if not the best,
'cause, like, they're
our
gonna be
entity,
fine from being
in
tased.
whatever in this,
I don't want to hurt people.
to do it
Mm-hmm.
might not be easy, but
Yeah,
probably
it's
easy to
complicated.
bring. Or
Yeah, if
Come
you
on.
don't want to
Yeah.
cause people physical pain, is that what your thing is? Is that the level?
honestly, I might be able to
Video does
I'm
not
okay
hurt
with-
people.
I'm
request
okay
his
with
aid in the
blocking
future
an
to
attack
actually be
or
able
trying
to
to get away from them
do
in some way,
that.
or a harmless disarmament,
because he,
Become a worm fighter.
Yeah.
A worm hunter.
and getting it out of their hands. We can't harm someone with it. That would be okay.
yeah
Like,
the
I don't want to like
it was
hit them to disarm.
straight. It was so to view my memory.
I think that's the simplicity of it.
It was very brief.
Yeah, because
Uh,
it is like,
I'm not sure
pounding,
pain is
but
the
like,
correct term.
Because, if you
But,
pound
uh,
them, then, like, you're not really hitting.
Um,
So, it's not like
I
you can
had-
do, like, a joint lock to try and, like,
I think it was sort of a
weapon, which really you
exchange,
kinda should,
really,
but that hurts them, so, like, yeah, can't really
because
do that.
I
Mm.
over the brief moment I saw things like pyramids, sand, stuff like that.
He's very staunch about it too.
I'm just trying to think of because without any quote unquote weapon of your own or tool of your own, it's gonna be a lot harder to.
He definitely seems interested in you.
Right, but me.
Yeah. Amused.
I
with
think it would
the-
be helpful to look more into him in general.
Physical shield that you could hold
Become more familiar so that you can properly know what he'd want from you if you need to call upon him. It's always going to be a give and take. We can't just take.
Oh,
There needs to be
yeah.
something going back and forth.
And I was
That's one of the reasons I took such good care of Kui.
block thing.
I feel like he was a test of sorts.
Might have been.
If not just a shield, straight up like just hold a kite shield.
Just
And-
also keep in mind there's a lot of edge to the linesmith as well, so
Oh, yeah,
Flipping
and
people,
I'm fine with
because
that.
you might have to like slightly hit
I'm not sure what that's going to entail in the future.
stuff in place, but once it's there, like, you
I
don't
mean-
really, like,
Didn't mean to drink the
try
whole
and
thing at
keep
once.
it
Holy
trying
cow.
to keep it-
I was thirsty.
Yeah, it's goes quick.
Depends on what you like.
Yeah.
The physicality of a blow, right? Because like trying to hit someone with a staff, yeah, not hard or any weaponry.
I think it really depends on the
There's,
situation.
like, there's pressing a weapon to a person, which
In
is
general,
technically still hitting.
in general, it's respectful to give something if you receive something across the board. But what they want, if they want anything, I think that's going to depend on the hour
The individual.
and the situation. Like, at the very least, for now, I think I've amused him enough to have earned what I have.
Your curiosity.
Yeah. And
It would be good to do more research into that specific hour to know more about them. Or perhaps find a way to channel them and ask them directly, what can I do for you so that you can help me in the future? I mean, it may be that there isn't much you can do and it just depends on their opinion of the current situation. It's hard to know exactly what the desires of an entity like that are.
I mean, you could use a Sesumata.
yeah, depending on how things go, he might call on me to fight. I could easily see that happening.
Got like big
And if that happens,
U-shape. Well, it's like a big U at the end of the pole.
It'll be interesting.
It's more like you press it against someone's
I think definitely becoming good friends with Leon will help you a lot. If anything, with you two working together. He also seems to like Leon as well, so I think it'll be helpful if you guys have a good friendship and
Yeah.
can talk to each other about your thoughts.
Leon doesn't see
It definitely feels like a lot of this stuff is...
big long pole on the end of it.
No, but...
You can push people away and move them with it.
Well, keep in mind, when it comes to fighting things in the Mansus, it's not about your skill or knowledge, but it's about who you are.
I mean, yes.
Against like a wall, so that it's like a non-lethal thing. But like,
He's less
you know,
edge focused,
it'd be
is
good
what
for,
I'm
like, if he
saying.
was strong, but it's also good for,
Correct.
Like, if you can
So,
keep someone at
maybe
kind of distance.
But you are
getting
less
him in-
forge focused.
Yeah.
For it works out together.
Yeah, so possibly getting him more in touch with the Forge of Kings.
better than I ever have.
Might not be a bad idea.
Well, I mean,
Not entirely sure what for.
Mm-hmm.
pull people from danger.
At the very least, having someone who becomes familiar with crafting with the various parts, the pieces from the Mansus would be good.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I'm trying to learn how to turn things into thread. Because we know people like Flurry who can turn thread into fabric. It's just a matter of getting the item to preserve long enough to get them to someone like that. Or weaving it into something. Whether it be some sort of
Yeah.
thing like the spider ring or anything else. Doesn't necessarily have to be a functional item.
yeah,
Just something
if,
to channel through.
yeah,
Or
if,
shrine attendants use.
for instance, if we get a sheet,
Shrine attendants.
I think if we just make that wool into thread, I think that would work to be able to craft it easier.
Hmm.
And then we can get through. So, yeah.
And then if that's not enough, then I'll have to learn to use a loom or something. I already know how to make small woven like bracelets and stuff, and that seems to work, but we can't just rely on that.
Yeah.
Friendship bracelets. Our friendship bracelets. Plus, if we make good enough items, we could also use those items as offerings to the Hours. But I don't think I have anywhere near that skill. That would have to be someone with a lot of forge to them and who can make pretty
So-
intricate things,
I think knitting.
like Hellman.
I think with what Lazarus was saying, knitting is more hard. So, like maybe.
You know,
Maybe.
don't heavy around here.
Jane has been looking into it. Jane is definitely leaning more towards Grail nowadays, though, with her blessing.
Honor and be like, hey,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know, like, you know, turn back to myself, but I might be a little like, you know.
could be both. Could be trying to do both.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying when it comes to what she's strongest in.
Yeah.
MJ is definitely more heart. Flurry is a lot of heart.
MJ. MJ's not a part of it.
Yes.
Uh,
No, I'm for
Oh,
tomorrow. I'm
J-
having her
okay,
present.
Ah, okay, yeah.
I'm more thinking like people to
General
help with
statement,
rituals
yeah.
who may not. In general statement, yes. No. We have someone for some of the most common stuff that we wind up encountering.
you know, I don't know my phone when I'm locked.
No, there's not a lot of hours that involve themselves in things like sky or nectar, which is curious. How are those?
I'm gonna tell
What were those ones again?
Sky is things like balance, while nectar is blood, usually associated with healers, or someone that gives birth to life, in a sense. So MJ would also be heavily aligned with that. As well as Flurry. I think Heart and Nectar are going to definitely be very... If someone's a medic, they're going to naturally have some Nectar and or Heart to them. However, people like Sylvia would definitely have some stunted Heart. So more Nectar in that sense. Someone like Bucky is definitely Forge.
Oh yeah.
But I think
Dom
he
would,
definitely has Moth as well.
Dom would be Edge, and knowing him, we might be able to get either the Lionsmith or another Edge hour. Intrigued by him because how he is.
My concern with Dom, I feel like he's the kind of person that'll trust someone outright, and not all of the hours will be as
Oh yeah,
nice as
I'm
Sister
not
and
saying
Witch.
that it's a good idea getting him.
No. Nathiel, definitely Sky, just out of principle, being a bird. Probably some Winter, just because of his close encounter with death.
Maybe.
Definitely Moth. Honestly, I think a lot of our friends are gonna wind up having some aspect of Moth.
Chaos.
Maybe I should look.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Maybe I should go talk to Anna and see if I can look, you know. What can do if I can try.
Yeah.
change
So
the
Sky
best
for
thing.
bird makes sense just in general.
Certain races definitely are more aligned with certain principles, or more likely to be.
Yeah.
I imagine dragons probably just naturally have some scale to them, you know? Especially the older ones.
If Sky was balanced, what was scale then again?
Yeah, I'll try.
Scale is like scales of a snake. It's ancient things. It's the one that
Was it
it's
really?
one of those ones that we haven't really seen. Yeah, we haven't really seen good examples of it. It's a more abstract one that I don't really have my head wrapped around too much.
Was the
That's why I'm only
scale
speculating.
Was that the worm, or was the worm different?
The worm.
How you doing?
Yeah. Looks like a worm.
I think that is a hint in itself.
You're not talking at the minute, are you? And clear your throat.
Worm, dragon, yeah.
Happens, you know.
Ancient
lost in
things.
thought for
I
a
mean,
minute,
I'm
it
talking about the
happens.
worm.
And then there's the rose. Rose is a tough one, but I think that has more to do with people who travel a lot and are explorers. So we'll be looking more for the people. There's a lot of cross in concept between Rose and Lantern. So that one's going to be a tough one to distinguish. Because Lantern is pursuit of knowledge, while Rose is like traveling and exploration.
I can see the difference.
Yeah, it's difficult to put into words, but it's kind of
Yeah, I
exploration for one reason. It's like the different thing that drives the person, as well as
I mean,
someone who goes out for experience is one thing, but someone who looks into books for knowledge is probably going to be more aligned with
so-
Lantern. But at the same time, they're going to overlap in quite a few situations.
I find it more likely, at least, for someone that is strong in that isn't exactly right because they are the person's soul, but someone who resonates with that better, Rose. It's probably more likely than that they would also resonate with Lantern as opposed to the opposite.
Did you get off of the subway?
Sort of like a square and rectangle bit.
Yes,
Oh, man.
and
It's a tricky one, yeah.
here, but I didn't know that this door was even
Then there's
open
Moon,
right
which is
now,
secret.
So I went upstairs
Oh,
and then
absolutely.
downstairs and then
I think
I
we're
mean,
just going to.
people like Zeke have a good amount of that.
I think we're just going
If you're
to.
able to access it, you are
that's
welcome to come in.
I didn't know because
interact with that
it's
just
2 doors and I thought,
by
oh, so
nature.
it's a VIP room. I can't really enter it myself.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard to find someone that's strong so much in some of the more obscure ones.
I'm new here.
It'll have to be very specific types of people.
Like,
Not to mention, the whole thing with secrets is that you aren't going to know who has a lot of secrets to the point where
disease.
we'll be able to just pick someone out easily.
Nice to meet you. I'm
In-
Jenna.
I have some ideas, but I just don't know.
Depending on how you know the person, because you might know that they have secrets.
True. That is true. That is true.
This, because honestly,
Or someone who works to preserve secrets. There's so many ways to interpret each principle too. It's hard to say.
in there, so I had to
Hmm.
use the least and the most qualified.
Winter is one that
Me wearing my armor is
anyone who's undead is going to be definitely heavy on Winter. Or anyone who's had a lot of near-death experiences or a lot of work with death is usually going to be heavily Winter.
Don't worry, I could drink through my.
Concludes our tour.
There's an opening I could drink through it.
Okay.
What other
We've
ones?
got a menu over there if you'd like to make a selection.
13? Was the 13 or was it not?
What
There's
menu?
13 in total.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't see menu.
Rose.
Well, some of them we just haven't gone over because Knock we know about. We know about Grail. We know about Heart.
Need anything? Just let us know.
Lantern.
Was
That
not
menu.
the principal or not?
It's a principle.
You channeled fast for the knock section. Is that it?
That sounds delicious right about now. Please, can I have caramel?
For Knock, there's different ways.
Yeah.
Usually
Wait,
it's
would you like it hot or cold?
chapped.
That's what
However,
it was. That.
Fast, yeah.
Because outside it's
Yeah,
fucking cold.
It's okay. A lot of the stuff
Yeah, fast
I
was
still doesn't
sight
come to me right
perception.
away either.
Okay.
Fast is sight and perception. Chapped is words. Trist is like music. Core is like your health almost.
Thank you, sir.
Then there's metal, which is like willpower. Whist, which is memory. I'm forgetting one, maybe two,
Dream something.
off the top of my head. Fet.
So
And
Rose.
there's
For the
Knock,
community, we
Rail,
accept donations, but it's
Ford.
pay whatever you
there's one
want.
I'm missing. It's the one that's to be human.
Can I pay in credits?
Arab.
That is acceptable.
Arab, that's it. That's the last one.
Thank you. Just open her out faster.
So
Do magic
Rose,
work
Knock,
here.
Ford, Lantern.
Well, now,
Yes, but we ask
Winter,
that you do
Frost.
not teleport or go
Nectar.
invisible inside the building.
Sky.
Scale.
Yeah. I have my fifth gun out. I promise.
It makes sense. I have my money
by
in
all
there.
means.
Thank you. It just
Already said Winter.
Rose.
Already said Rose.
takes like about 100 credits. Here's a donation.
Lantern, Knock. Grail, Heart.
Thank you, thank
I
you.
don't think I said heart. I'm not sure I said heart.
Would you like whipped cream?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, I could just
so
pull
much
out my
of it.
diagram.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hang on. Actually, I can't. Let me just pull out with my left hand. I promise I'm holding it.
Your caramel macchiato. Thank you.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
thinking
Oh,
I could
right.
denote something that the lines
Oh,
would
am
say.
I tall? I just realized I'm way too big.
I have no idea if I spelled this correctly, but
There we go.
Edge. You forgot to say edge, I think.
no, I said
Correct. Right.
right after Ford. Hippine,
180. There we go.
Hippine, Ithi, Ew to guess.
Just the clicks button. Just remove this.
That's not a word I'm familiar with.
Oh, that's, oh my
But
god.
it was a phrase.
Thank you.
Here.
Mm.
So, it has something resembling what's the line? It's the last line that the linesmith said in the most recent thing.
and I think that's a you question.
I'm double checking.
This is a community recreation center. We provide services to the community. It's a charitable establishment.
Ipine
We've got
Ithi
laundry facilities. We've got a library.
That's not a language I'm familiar with.
Public gym.
You might have to look into the
Um,
origins of the linesmith, because if I remember correctly, there's someone that ascended.
Yeah. Lazarus
If you
mentioned
look into that
possibly
someone, you might
something-
find where they're
something,
from.
One of the lands of Hercules, so it might be Greek.
It would fit. You said like deserts, pyramids. It could be. He could be from the time of pyramids, Greek invasion of Egypt.
Just put everything
If I were you, I'd text Lazarus and ask about books on the origins of the Lionsmith and who he
You know
ascended
what?
from.
You know what?
Kind of like how I'm looking into Italy because of the Sister in Witch.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm
Probably
going
seeing you.
to.
Me?
Probably seeing someone else who like the crow as
I
well.
don't know if I'm spelling this right.
Old family heirloom.
Because
It may not be spelled correctly,
Oh, I
but
doubt it.
I was going to say that.
well, have you ever wanted to learn Greek? Because now's a good time. Because I might have to learn Italian at this rate.
I am born an orphan. So it was a gift from my grandma. If it's okay to ask, what year?
Let's see if I can figure
What
it
is your
out.
date of birth?
My date of birth. Oh God.
Only about what, 20 odd years ago?
Yeah, I'm 22 now. God, I'm 22 now.
I mean, I turned 30 yesterday.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
What year is this right now? It's this world.
24.
Wow, okay, yeah, I'm way older than you.
So how did you pronounce the last word again?
Understood.
I'm born in 23rd of May,
It took his.
1900.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
Well,
an old
you
grandma.
took his. His?
Broke
His?
my agent
That's how I'm
system,
reading it.
so
I don't know Greek
I'm
though,
in my
so.
30s right now.
Plus, if it's something like ancient Egyptian or Arabic, it'll be probably something like that, which is very
Oh, I found it.
possible.
600 years old.
I found it.
Give or take.
Um,
Well, actually, no longer than that, because
About like 1400?
1,000?
1400?
Jesus. Oh God.
Give or take a little?
Yep, I found it. Supposedly having good fortune or a good outcome.
I need a water, please.
No, it sounds like saying like
I need a water.
Something along the
best
lines
of luck to you, or
It's
So okay, so it is
is it
Greek.
Greek or is it Arabic? It
Ancient.
is Greek.
Ancient.
Your class.
to think about this. No,
That must be the origin of the Lionsmith.
Okay.
I mean,
I think it was for me.
preference in color.
as I
girl?
said, you mentioned Hercules as a possibility.
Whatever you
Mm.
prefer.
I wonder if you can make offerings to the hours.
Yeah, probably.
You too. Sail on, Captain.
But I
Perhaps
feel like
taking some modern takes on ancient Greece might give them a good laugh.
I feel like
See what's right, see what's wrong.
Yummy. Thank you.
offerings without asking anything is
I
a
appreciate
little
you
pointless.
guys being
That's-
nice. So what is exactly
Doing
is
it for
this?
brownie
Well, I think
points.
it's one of those things where, yeah, you need to,
I
Mhm.
started a charity.
but it's also a matter of figuring out what he likes.
District. We've been here for almost
Showing
a
your
year.
interest and showing that you're trying to understand might give you some sort of good standing. But given what they are, if you align yourself too closely with one, they may ask you to become a distinct follower, and that might close you off to the other hours.
One of them I see the
I mean,
Lotus
After all, they are like gods.
there, as well as there's other ones.
I mean, I'm not sure.
There's some ethics
Follower
push around the
is
block.
the correct term, just
We're
like
not
God
affiliated.
isn't the correct term.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Like, we're not asking to become names. So,
Or long.
I don't know exactly what the etiquette of ours are. It's not like you can just go up to them and ask.
Yeah, I mean,
If I have any sort of
I'm not going to ask for it, but if I'm offered, I'm certainly not going to turn it down.
I don't have to be
And I mean,
Well, yeah, becoming a name, you literally turn yourself into effectively a,
or long. I
without,
feel
you know,
like a long
for
is more
lack of
likely.
better term, a demigod.
Yeah. A long is probably more likely, at least.
this.
Well, you have to kind of enter the Mansis to even have a chance at becoming a long.
I mean, we've done it. You can do it again.
Not. We came in the back door. That's not the way to become a no. We may have entered the Mansis, but not.
What this?
We are not no.
aspirants.
In fact,
I mean, that's what they're.
aspirants. Yes, I think there's gonna be a point where we're gonna have to try and get more people in the group to become no. It's a matter of just, going through with it. I think I'm the only one besides. I believe that both Lazarus and Pandora are no. It's just a matter of getting more of us to be familiar with how to get over the hill. I've seen the hill, I didn't get over it, but...
Oh boy, fuck's noises.
I think it's one of those things where no one can really tell you the right answer. That might be part of it. After all, a lot of this is just self-discovery. It's hard to say.
Appreciate that.
Fingers crossed.
That's what the tough thing also with finding principals is the people, you have to know someone, and you have to have someone who's who not just you know them, but knows themselves, and is willing to reveal that part of themselves.
They just took our sign.
Please leave the menu.
Some people, just by principle of who they are, it's very clear what kind of principal they are. Others, it's more hard to pin down.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess better than.
I guess it turns everyone into a bit of a puzzle, though.
This one has a recall button.
I can't complain too much about that. I also need to find a way to channel Whist, so that way we can try and see if we can help Dom with his memories a bit. Or at least teach him to channel it. Or maybe find something that can help repair Whist.
Ooh.
Just such... Despite having studied this for so long, it's like I feel like we barely scratched the surface. But I guess that's the joy of discovery.
I mean,
Show off how
realistically,
good I am at doing that. I didn't tumble down the stairs or anything.
True.
I don't know how deep you were going before I came around, but how intense you were looking.
It's more like working with... You come to a sharp cliff trying to get started because the whole journal was in cipher when I first got it. It took me forever to get through the cipher. And then, contacting Lazarus and getting familiar with the terms and concepts, but now we're kind of... Everything's branched out and there's so many options. Like, we've kind of gone through the threshold to kind of get started, but now it's opened up so wide, it's like, well, what direction do you want to go in? No one's going to be an expert in every aspect of it. I'm super thankful to have so many people helping me, because I don't think I'd ever be able to get anywhere this far on my own. Especially considering I can't summon everything on my own.
No, but mostly
I might be able to summon something from, like, the Sister and Witch on my own, but anything else. No dice. Plus, I still need... I probably... I'm gonna have to grab some health potions for tomorrow, in case someone isn't available to heal me. But that's fine.
The man was like twice my height and fucking jacked. I was not about to tell him, no, I want my box of pigskin.
That's like
I
pure
didn't fucking know. Maybe it
calories.
was his cheat day. For what it's worth, I hope he enjoyed it.
You want me to buy you a hash brick?
Oh my god, I would really go for a hash brick.
Okay, I'll buy it for you, but don't give it away.
I will not. I will defend that with my life. And this stick that I hold out here.
Okay. I feel like I will have to institute like a names rule for once we actually have a bigger fridge in the break room.
It's fair. You think that'll stop Sammy?
I think if people narc on him, it will stop Sammy because I will stop Sammy.
Fair enough. I think
feet. No.
It's kind of nice being able to ask people for help with this, though. I feel like I'm definitely making more connections with people every time we get help from them making the ritual, even if it's a small role.
Changing the break room. I've been going to like the upstairs pool room.
Learning more about the people around us.
I didn't.
And
Technically, there's a little dressing
you know
room
me, that's one of
off
the things
of
I'm
it,
about.
But
You're more of a... honestly, I think you're better with people than I am. I tend to put my foot in my mouth. I mean, I did call Loki a horse fucker, so should I have done that? No, but it felt right.
It was fucking funny, though.
By my words. He is. That's because it's right. Well, actually, it's not even correct because he was the one that got fucked.
yeah, that's
So I actually made him sound better than he was.
find some comfy broken in stuff for the break room.
Still shocked he didn't stab me at that point, but honestly, I'm not gonna go, looking for him.
I think he was done, really.
Snuggies.
I think he
Immortal
just decided it
Peggy.
wasn't worth.
Cecil, are you gonna buy a Snuggie?
Yeah,
for
it's
your
like,
break room?
what do you do when an ant calls you an ass? You just kind of look at it and be like, what?
I mean, you could squash it.
He
But-
probably, if anything, was a little impressed.
You're gonna I can just imagine you
Nah,
with, like,
nah.
a little wine glass full of mutant sunglasses
only
on,
having
kicked up on a couch,
really
leisuring.
makes things annoying.
Anna, that sound.
I know the feeling. I have a whole book written in a language that nobody I know knows.
Just so you know.
Dylan says she might know a dialect of it, but not enough.
Filled with mutant
At this point, I've already decided I'm gonna do the
sunglasses on.
summoning. 'Cause if anything, it's just gonna be clearer. If anything, I think doing the summons is good practice.
Perfect. I have the perfect evening planned.
I feel like we learn a little bit more both about the rituals as well as ourselves every time we do it.
You guys sleeping in there?
You're already fine to sleeping upstairs.
Tomorrow
I
at
just wish I could,
8, right?
Hmm.
That's when you want to eat?
Usually,
Why do I do that?
8?
I'll have to double check.
elevators are confusing contraptions.
I'm not sure if we settled on a time. Uh, 9. But it's still a little bit tentative. We'll have to see.
Okay.
It's gonna be near the base, so if you show up late or you have to leave early, it's not gonna be a huge deal. It's just gonna be at the warehouse. Which, the trees there... I know we're lacking the dome if things go wrong, but there is a powerful tree spirit there, so I feel like if something goes wrong, we'll have
Signs they have.
backup.
Like, I'm not going to get one if the only thing they have is like leopard print.
yeah.
But I mean,
So-
if they have a nice, sleek
Go.
black one, maybe with some
Iffy
green
is
trim.
go.
Could be nice.
Oh god. I just remembered. At one point I promised Amy
Hippiane, Ithi, Kiss.
IZCA PJs.
I mean, you could just guess
Where are we on
I mean, I am.
different words that
I'm-
it might be.
Well, I mean, we had a significant influx of coinage a couple weeks ago that I've been processing and having meetings and
Different, goodbyes in the language might be a good place to start.
about.
If you spot a similar word, then you have an idea. You could also look up
legit or
Latin.
It
Isn't Greek based off Latin, or is Latin based off Greek? No,
Neither.
Greek is based.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's what the Fed said.
They're different.
Neither. They're not related.
They're straight up different. Fairly certain.
I don't know languages super well. It's the one thing where I don't have a lot of knowledge.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I've gotta use a bunch of it if I don't want it to be taxed. So.
so some remodels here
Yeah.
and there.
So currently
Models, some
nothing. Nothing.
forward donations to other affiliated
Mm.
charities.
Up the
It does not-
Wi-Fi
does not-
here.
What about Arabic? If he's using a mix,
Well,
it's possible.
I mean,
I don't think so,
I'm
but
5 layers
Hmm.
underground.
At this point, I'm fairly
I'm
certain
just
it's
saying, the gym and
proper.
shooting
It's
range
Greek
could be a little faster
because
internet-wise.
I
it
found
fits, yeah.
So
Iffy
there's a reason
and
that's throttled, and it's
Eutuchus,
it's B2.
like straight up.
Oh,
Yeah, you know how you're all kind of
So,
locked out of that.
Iffy is go, and then Tukas is fortune.
There's some
Good
things
luck.
left over from
Yeah.
Fortune.
tenant there.
Oh, is it good or go?
If he
needed
was go.
isolation from
So go fortune. So almost like go with fortune.
And I've been playing a whole lot of the fucking Helldivers 2022. Am I going to walk in there and find big bugs? Because I gotta say, if there's a time I'm ready for it, it's now.
Maybe you can just find a
No, but
dictionary and just
now
start
that you
going
walk
through
in there,
H's
I might not
Yeah.
be able to
in
get
ancient
out
Greek.
of there.
According to
That might be what you have to start with.
good old Wikipedia.
In a good way or a bad way.
Adjective: having good fortune or good outcome. Fortunate, successful, lucky.
In a supercomputer sort of way, maybe.
So it's like go have good fortune, but then there's the word in the front. The word in the front could be like
Still locked out.
He was calling me beastly, so I'm trying to see if it's.
So it's fully disconnected from everything. Every cable is just
addressing you with a term. It could be like an address.
Yeah.
for now.
It could be a you're welcome.
So why
It's hard to say. He definitely speaks with politeness, it seems. I don't know exactly how he sounded in your head. I was warned that not all of the hours are as kind as the Sister and Witch, but at least most of them seem to have, I think if anything, most of them will probably be fairly neutral. However,
I don't even know a Bitcoin whale.
the Coils was certainly malicious. Extremely malicious, but it sounds like some of the other dead hours were definitely more neutral.
Yeah. It really depends.
Slowly but surely work our way through that.
Mm.
Can we say a couple of hours? When I open that
I mean,
door,
they're just
a
like
couple
people,
of
it
hours
seems.
later,
Very powerful.
will all of you leave?
How incriminating.
So, like,
I'm looking for ancient Greek and I'm getting stuff on the Bible.
the library used to have a piranha pit.
Thanks, Christianity.
I should really stop pointing that out.
I mean, it's a fun little conversation piece. Now.
It is. It's a fun tidbit, but I gotta say, it's probably getting a lot of eyes.
I mean, it's Saphira. It's not surprising that we were able to get a building affordably because, you know, there was a supervillain.
Fair.
Out of character.
Less foreclosure.
It really doesn't help
Yeah.
that it's in text, so I can't even guess what it sounds like. I can only guess what it sounds like, and then
Go off that, yeah.
Stewardship over at the historical site. We've got some historical things in
Hmm.
storage.
I'm not sure if I can help you too much besides also going through ancient Greek and seeing if I can spot the word.
Some tech stuff we've been
I'll take a poke at it, but I can't promise I'll find anything.
That's where all the, you know, the hollow screens and the gym and the library came from.
Hmm. Anything else?
However, I have not touched anything on
I might just leave you to your studies.
because, you know,
that what specifically?
Okay,
Anything.
maybe not a couple hours, but
I don't sit down and talk with you very much.
maybe a few months.
Oh,
I'm sure we can have it all figured out.
Yippee!
I was told who sold out Kaiga to LF.
Oh boy, who was it?
I'm not sure as a me.
Okay, yeah, understandable.
Skipper.
Understandable.
without a remote connection.
It's Skipper.
I don't know tech. I do know that much.
Yeah, no, that's a good catch.
That's what
You could be a lawyer.
DT was asking
Yeah,
about
no
that.
remote
Don't say
connection.
that. I've spent too much time with lawyers in the past couple
Hmm.
months.
And I don't want to disagree.
Mostly weeks.
Fair.
His theories.
No, I learned on Monday.
Different topic.
It was a theory, but he
do
didn't
we
tell
have
me the
any
theory.
thoughts of
I didn't learn until Monday. And Skipper talked to Kaiga on Sunday by the sounds of it. Anything Kaiga decides to do, I'll support.
Yeah, that's where some of the
Only
stuff
he really gets to decide the punishment at this point, because it's
we've also got
well
some
within his
floors
right
that
to.
are just left
After
over
what
from
Skipper
previous
put him
tenants.
through, and the fact that Skipper is wearing an outfit resembling the contractor that actively mocks Judge's death.
So there's a bunch of paper records just lying around of
Yeah.
various additions.
I didn't make the connection until someone pointed it out, and now it's just
Construction-
gnawing at me.
construction company,
the kind
wildly
of
popular
blatant
and needed a bigger campus.
dismissal of everything that we've said.
Random
It's dangerous.
architecture documents.
Skipper is
This is like office space.
on the way to, if not already,
Some of them.
compromised.
I live on
Yeah.
the top floor. There are a couple.
I'm not gonna go take action against them, actively at least, but
Until they fuck us up.
There are rooms that were previously.
basically, a lot of people don't trust them anymore, and I don't expect that to get much further.
Yeah, so a lot of bathrooms on one
I,
floor.
this thing I'm gonna get
What else?
Hippies? H-I-P-P-I-S.
Used to be an art gallery at one point. Used to be a cinema at one point. Though the screen got
that's right.
torn down by the supervillain.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Aquarium.
I would write down the words you find and see if you can find similar words, and then
There's been a lot.
narrow it down. Or find someone who knows ancient Greek.
And a lot of making sure it's not like booby trapped or illegal to have.
Unfortunately, I literally just don't know what to suggest, because I can't guess. It could mean literally, like, a million different words could fit there. But it does sound like it's not super important. It sounds like it was just him saying goodbye and good luck.
I don't know, because I feel like
Actually, you could just look for different ways that they said goodbye, like how to say goodbye in ancient Greek, and see if anything like that pops up.
True.
Yeah.
So I mean, unless we started renting out.
Farewell,
space,
goodbye, like different translations for that.
It's something like Therian.
We have the shipping containers, but I
Those
mean,
are his keys.
There are zoning things I have to do. I
Hmm.
wanna have apartments there. Technically, I can let people shelter here in case of an emergency, and that's a very broad brush in this city.
I was gonna say we did that during the demon incursion.
And there's a limit to residency that I can have on the property. So if I do apartments, I have to get them inspected. And
So I mentioned they can call on the
we'll be getting a lot of
that's the big
inspectors through to make
I don't
sure
want it to
I'm not running an illegal drug den or brothel or slave trade or what have you, unless I agree.
I think that next time we want to help crafting something like that as well.
Actually doing the thing.
Yeah.
Offering perhaps any of the bodies we have as sacrifice might be interesting. So I think that might be part of it. A dead body, a corpse. See if that might be something that allows you to craft without immolating oneself.
I might ask the staff to start help clearing out stuff
I-
eventually, or just at least like looking around.
I'm not saying I like the idea, however.
I feel like that isn't.
Be there, or we shouldn't get caught.
No?
Yeah, like.
When you found that briefcase.
I mean,
dumpster
unless
thing,
there's stuff that I don't
we
know
all
about.
got real worried. Yeah, and we
A
all
dead body
got real
is
worried and or excited for about
dead
30
weight. There's
seconds.
really nothing in it.
Nothing there.
There have been other suitcases that, as far as you know, do not exist.
And
I never have.
I mean, there's life sacrifices, but I'm not too keen on doing that.
So theoretically, in these cases that don't exist,
Kalman?
did we open these non-existent cases?
Theoretically, we did.
I think what he sent was a
What
cow.
was found inside?
Not to be confused with a cow man.
So supposedly and hypothetically,
I wouldn't have mistaken it for that, but it's that.
might have been.
Honestly, at this point, trying to make a list of different entities that exist within the Mansis might be good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've got changed before, but I walked
think
out of here looking like myself, not like my human form. I was just checking to see if
that's why I said
Rio
welcome
was
back.
in here. Things. I mean, I went down to like
If
the
she
shooting
has,
range.
I didn't see her.
No, she went outside for like a talk
How
or
could
seeing
it
if she came
have
back in or not.
possibly been?
Also, I'm glad that there isn't like, you know, a limit on the shooting gallery down there, because I got to like 2,600 points, then thought I better stop.
Did look like it was waiting for something extra when you handed it the ingredients.
Yeah.
Stand right-handed too.
That's what I'm trying to think of.
Alright,
Yeah, it's not like I pulled this out for no reason. You guys have yourselves a lovely
The
night.
question is what? It couldn't tell us.
Take care, you too.
But finding what the ingredient is might be helpful.
2000 rookie shit. Anyhow, what were you saying?
At the very
Theoretically, in
least,
this writing prompt we're making?
however, figuring out what would be required might not be a bad idea.
It might have been crammed full of
At least for something of that intensity. I feel like if it wasn't literal primordial fire.
That is true. We were meddling with things that were significantly more powerful than your average item.
Yeah.
You were literally gonna have primordial fire claws, which is
something
pretty insane.
For the best.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's like considering you're a coyote, right?
Yeah.
Like Coyotekin?
About making death lasers.
With claws? I feel like a fire coyote is something from some sort of legend. Like Native American or something.
There were a lot of previous tenants.
Not saying that's related, it's just one of those things where it has an interesting ring to it.
Yeah. I mean, at least Fire Fox is
True, but you're not a fox.
been mistaken for it enough.
That was mysteriously
Well, most people don't think coyote first.
the storage of a museum.
Yeah, and also, I'm a bit more scruffy just because of
Missing.
how I grew up, really, in comparison.
Yeah, I mean, look at me.
I mean, like, if we go Japanese, Kitsune.
The little tracking tokens are making a lot more sense.
True. I guess fire animals are pretty, have a lot of legends written about them. I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
We haven't found any suitcases of those. And they're all outside.
Sort of a,
Well, okay.
that's not the worst.
Again,
Like,
theoretically,
Spirit
in the
Fire?
writing prompt we're making.
Soul
Great story,
Fire?
by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also been thinking about the term soul. It doesn't really fit
Do you think someone
the things we're dealing with.
I mean, it's the closest thing.
Because,
these theoretical
yeah, well, yes and no.
wanted to
Our
wait
essence?
until the moment
'Cause-
where they could collect?
Essence is one way to say it, but that feels so vague.
If they did,
It's
it wouldn't be on our
it's
end,
tough
it would be
because it is something core to
with
someone, but
the building changing.
things like, would you say someone like Ader, who does in fact not have a soul, being the undead that he is, and yet he still holds principles and aspects of a soul based on the terminology that we use? It's just one of those things that bothers me. The use of the word soul, but I feel like soul doesn't fit. You know?
I mean, the definition that these guys use for soul could also
Couple
differ
residencies
from
back.
the
This
standard
building was
definition.
owned by
Yeah, it's just poor linguistics using the same term.
an independent
Sometimes it's the best you can do.
faith commune.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing I can think of that's better, but because even essence feels more like a vague term for something and not like a thing.
Yeah. I see what you're saying there.
I feel like I don't want you to talk about the suitcases, but at the same time, my imagination is probably worse than reality.
Okay, so
Oh,
you've been to the Ocean Hotel,
another idea
or in its vicinity.
that I had. I
Well, to say never inside.
didn't exactly have the time to
You know where the taxis park,
properly,
and you know that big
Make it?
sheep thing that's like psychedelic.
especially if you know what I'm saying. If you just know what I'm saying. But, well, I might need another arm, but I might see if I can
Floor 22
get the
is full
blades off of
of
one of
stuffed animal versions of that creature,
the pair, and then put them in
all different sizes.
in my hand area, arm area, and have
So you're going to go
Wolverine thing going on. Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, that would be really cool. I'm all for that. Just make sure it doesn't overheat the metal.
At one point, and when I opened,
I think I'll be
there were candles.
just like with how this stuff works. I think I'll be.
dagger with its weird.
You can always talk to Bucky. He might have some ideas
Well,
on the
I
best
mean-
ways to do it.
and like
Uh,
amber beads for eyes.
I mean, Leon too.
And
Since he already works.
My point is that
I
this
know
is,
Bucky had.
briefcase, and I
while
walked
this is
out, and I
mechanical,
have not been back to floor 22 since.
it's still a part of it. So I don't think,
As far as your mind perceives it, it's part of it. It is you.
yeah, especially
It's an extension.
especially like that. Yeah. So if I activate the fire part of it, I don't
They're
think
very cute
it would
and very fluffy, but
harm me.
that floor is unlit.
No, I don't.
Me.
So I opened the elevator doors, and the only light was what was spilling
Makes
out of
sense.
the elevator.
In theory, yeah.
Just seeing these.
It's one of those things where I don't want to say yes or no, just because I honestly just don't know. A lot of this stuff is just very abstract, and
that,
considering the way it works, is so.
It was
There were books.
very interesting.
I
So
didn't look at the books.
I had
There was, like,
to use this arm
of this
to be able
thing.
to interact with the pieces.
And then I found the briefcase.
It does give you a connection to the linesmith as well.
I might have been able to use this hand, maybe,
Theoretically.
but only possibly.
You
Because
weren't so keen on dealing with fire with your flesh.
yeah, there's a
I
couple
don't
reasons
blame you.
why this is just better idea.
It was also like a benign
Yeah,
office
and then
building at
that was
one
turned
point,
into
but I didn't need
something
anything in
like
the
a barrel
city.
fluid.
So, like, there are a couple floors.
That was my.
with, like, desks.
hair
Well, keep
fluids
in
were
mind,
magnetic,
these
right?
materials are built off concepts, not physical things.
Welcome to the cafe.
So the idea of turning something into a fluid, of a malleable concept, you kind of gotta think with things in a more abstract way.
So you can see I'm a little gun shy.
So, thinking of the abstract, that may not be your physical arm, that may not be your flesh arm, but it's still your arm. It's something that you yourself put effort and work into. Especially now that you can tinker with it yourself, as far as I remember you
Yeah.
saying.
I know.
It's an arm that you've filled with
Before us.
you, essence of you. Not in a way that it's built from you, but it's built by you.
Yeah.
It's something that your mind
Lemonade,
knows.
strawberry aid.
Which, just like how my stuff is an interesting thing with Knock,
Lemon?
yours likely has its own aspects on its own, which may interact with it. Not to mention, being a creation, it naturally has forge to it.
You know, that's a good way to think about it. Actually, yeah.
It doesn't just have any forge, but it has your forge as well.
That too. My metal. Yeah.
Mhm.
Still, I think like ferrofluid or like something along the lines of
Alright.
being in space,
One
it
lemonade?
being a liquid in space. I feel like that's the best way to describe it.
Man, I wish I saw that. Cool as fuck.
Oh, it's technically free for the community. We do accept donations, but we don't demand them.
I feel weird about not paying, so here's 5.
Oh, thank you. Enjoy your drink.
Yeah.
Man, this stuff is cool.
For a fact that he had to deal with them. And he clearly
Yeah, it's
did not.
fucking weird, but getting the hang of it.
Oh yeah, no, but everything I deal with is weird.
Yeah.
Let's get along.
It's just, I guess it's one of those things that you need to kind of have a very open mind when it comes to
Fuck floor 22.
understanding this kind of stuff.
Or on a more horrifying note, he probably sent people in there to deal with it and just never heard back from them. Man, why did I do that to myself?
Yeah.
I don't know, just even without the super, the idea of like a bunch of hardened drug dealers or something like that, just peeking into that room and going, nah.
It actually sort of makes a lot of sense that this would
I know they added floors to the building too.
be significantly
Like it used to be below where the sign
attuned
was.
to forge. I think that's
And you know, we were the ones who added like the veranda
Aligned?
out front.
Yeah. And that
Yeah.
would be why I was able to do what I was able to.
There used to be a small
Yeah.
parking garage where we put the.
So,
It's an extension of you, and it's attuned to Forge.
the thing
so
that we're going to.
aligned with Forge.
Where was it?
Yep.
People with heights
Was it Egypt?
or issues with heights.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I'll have to double check. I gave the coordinates, but the where wasn't super important, so I can't recall off the top of my head.
I'm trying to think what else it was.
It's more though
So-
I'm more thinking about the what it is than the where it is.
Right.
Plus, we have to be careful about.
All of the employees.
We have to be careful also saying things like that in public
I understand, you know, like one or two, but like
on the specifics.
Obviously,
we got no one.
tied to 50 somehow.
Elias had some lessons
And
he
Mm.
needed to do.
the thing from the auction
Johnny
Remember
had.
Sammy
also
saying he was
that was also
fired?
tied to
Okay,
Egyptian
Johnny had
stuff, right?
school.
Yeah.
Not inherently.
He's been tired for a couple weeks. Don't read into it.
I mean, it
Well,
was.
This one was like. I don't want to give the man too much credit. This one seems kind of genuine. Like he was like, I'm tired, Cecil.
I mean, like
probably
it's
not
purpose,
Well, we
maybe
don't
not,
need
but
specifically.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Good.
but I mean, we may not necessarily
And
see
he's
the
had
same
been
kind of
back for a
item,
couple of
but
weeks and he's got like personal projects.
it's
going
more
on.
that I'm trying to
Might not see
see
it much
how those items are
much
made.
after either.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's.
I don't know.
I'm.
I'm having high hopes for something that may come out with something completely different. We could get a bunch of stuff at Demon Slaying. I mean, there's really no way to know.
Yeah, the
And this may be just a lot of work for nothing.
yeah. I mean, money.
How to put this?
Money is nice.
And they
Money
pay
is
well.
nice.
I know Duncan's got personal projects.
Yeah.
I would like to enforce our alignment with them to stay positive. So either way, we'll come out on top as long as we get through the temple. It's just,
Snow let me know she
a
was.
crazy
Yeah,
dangerous
um,
situation.
And then Piper, I think, starts next
How
week
much
or
sand
the
and
week after.
pyramids were in Crete?
And Q pops in when he can.
Like, none that I know of.
Haven't seen
It's all Mount
David
Olympus.
MJ in a minute,
Yeah,
but I
so-
know that they've
Greece
got
isn't exactly a
secondary
desert.
Jobs.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking.
They always let me know.
Maybe something Egyptian related.
And then
Hmm.
Gil also has other work.
We'll have to see.
Fair enough.
From the
I literally just don't know. Oh,
That's our usual crew accounted for? I'm not sure about mascot.
Yeah, wait, no, God, it's been a minute since I've seen that.
like I said, there was the time period where Greece was invading Egypt. Hmm.
I've spoken to them.
doing
I
well.
just haven't.
Or was
seen
that
them,
Romans?
on that
Shit,
ship
I
in a minute.
I do not know my history in that area. No. It might have been Romans. Which is Italy, not Greece. So wait, what did the Greeks do? I swear the Greeks had some sort of interaction with the Egyptians. I just can't recall now. Now I'm doubting my own understanding of ancient world history.
I could believe it. You don't exactly see those two crossing much, though.
Hmm. I'll have to look into it.
When
I
did
just
we
don't
start
know.
looking at that supercomputer? No, just a day.
Ah.
It down, you know, right in my old.
Now I'm craving work.
I'll think about it and get back to you.
I'm gonna head home and do some reading, and I'm curious.
Okay then.
I don't know who to talk to about this that we can trust. Because it's like, a resource.
I feel like we have a decently capable crew. Like,
Here you go. Thank you. Oh, yep, no problem.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you do.
You too.
Like, I trust you all. I do. However, I don't want you to get sucked into anything weird.
It's always rough seeing her too.
Not wanting to get sucked into anything weird.
Yep.
It's all very puzzling.
I never did tell you who that person was behind the counter,
Which one? The owner or the other one?
The owner. I don't know if I ever explained to you.
I don't think been
Ah.
importance.
She is a brainwashed woman.
Oh, that was
she used
her.
to be our old boss.
That was her. Okay.
Yep. That's her. At least we believe it is. That or a clone. It's weird once you start thinking too hard on it.
Still, either way, effectively competent.
He's a guardian in his own right.
It's a hard job, isn't it?
Not much of a.
Yes, you are.
Nice talk we had.
Yeah. It's nice knowing what's going on. I just hope that I have the ability to use my arm by Sunday. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, that would be good.
I mean, I'll still fight. It's just I really hope I can use both my hands. It's kind of important.
I think so.
Yeah.
Get fucked, nerd.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, fuck you too.
I don't know if you heard that, but I looked at the Amelia sign and I went, heck, get fucked, nerd.
Okay.
And then I walked up the sign.
Without the context, it sounds like you just said that.
Yeah, no,
It sounded like you said that in relation to her arm.
No. I looked up at the sign and I went, heck, get fucked.
Everyone thinks that's Malleus, but it's not Malleus. I think I'm gonna go do model work, because I'm getting worn out from being in VR. Check out the Blue Dragon chat. Oh no, what's in the Blue Dragon chat?
Oh boy.
Alright, okay. It has been official, okay.
Oh, anyway. Thank you all for stopping by. Have a good night, and I will probably see you tomorrow. Yeah. Good night.